My dear friends, this is a series that I intend to hold in the couple of weeks coming or months to look at the things we wish married people are told, or the things you wish you were told before getting married. And my hope for this series is to help people to think about their marriage, to understand that the problem is not the institution of marriage, but how we approach marriage and how sometimes we are prepared for marriage. So today, for the first series, I would like to chat with you on this question: is love enough to build a successful marriage? Is love enough? And this is a question you will hear often from people, or yourself be wondering, is love enough? Do I really love this person if we quarrel, if I get angry, if I get disappointed, if I get hurt? You will hear this during dating, how, all this cool stuff when you are in your dating boyfriend, girlfriend time. People expressing to each other how much they love themselves and how they intend to make each other happy for the rest of their lives. Yet, within the first few months, or first year, 2, 3 years, 4 years, then complaints, tension, feelings of disappointment, anger, and then they keep wondering, asking themselves, but I thought I loved this person. I thought we are in love. What happened? Then the frustration set in, wondering what changed, wondering if it is possible for love and disappointment to coexist. And you also hear people say, we love each other, so I see no problems with our relationship. Yet, when you pay close attention, there are a lot of tensions. A lot of tensions. We see we fall in love, people fall in love. And after a few months or a year, 2, 3 years, it seems they have fallen out of love. The reality, my dear friends, is this: falling in love is good, but that is not enough. Because when we fall in love and think that is enough, without paying attention to the platform that helps that love to flourish, then we will be wondering what changed. We will be wondering what has happened to the love that we express, that people express to each other. Gary Chapman gave a beautiful analogy when he talked about the jungle animal hunt, which he used to explain what plays out when we think and say that love is not enough. His analogy goes this way: a hole is dug in the midst of animal path to the water hole, then camouflaged with branches and leaves. The poor animal runs along, minding his own business, then all of a sudden it falls into the pit and is trapped. So he continues, he says, this is the manner in which we speak of love. We fall in love without paying attention to the camouflage. And then we fall into a pit and get stuck. You know, you see people walking along doing their own normal duties, when all of a sudden they look across the room or down the hall, and there she or he is, and then they fall in love. And there's nothing they can do about it. It's beyond their emotion. They can't control it. They can't stop it. Then they begin to justify and tell themselves how they feel they are destined to get married. And then the sooner they get married, the better for them. It seems like they are saying, let's just quickly get married so that this love will not disappear. And then they tell their friends, and their friends express happiness for them because they all operate on the same principle. So they agree, their friends agree with them that they are really in love. And so it's time to get married, because that's what we do. That's the principle that guides a lot of people. Once you fall in love, the next thing is to get married. Unfortunately, they forget to pay attention to the fact that it is possible their spiritual, social, intellectual interests are different. And because there is no platform to test out their love for each other and give them the opportunity to come together in agreement on how to complement in their individuality and in their difference. Soon after the marriage, they realize that love is not enough. It's even more sad in this time when they realize it and then they give up instead of to work on it. They realize that their value system and life purpose are not the same, yet they are in love as they thought and as they felt. They failed to realize that falling in love is an emotional experience, and emotions fade. But being in love becomes the choice that they need to make every minute. And this making the choice in the midst of all the tensions, all the disappointments, all the new realizations are not easy. So you see, within the first few years of their marriage, the difference is set in, and there are no tools. There are no platform. There are no support. There are no intentional opportunity to navigate through the differences. Then they fall apart. Then they begin to wonder and question the institution of marriage. My dear friends, I have the good news for you. The good news is that friendship is the platform on which love ought to flourish. It's the platform through which we test our love for each other. It's the platform through which we understand our differences and cherish it, and see our differences as a gift to each other instead of something that causes tension. But understand too that the friendship, that is the bond on which love establishes its strength, is not just friendship of pleasure of friendship or utility. It is the friendship of virtue, the one that brings the reality of married love to become a witness of the possibility of the love that we share with God, the love that is possible, the love that we are able to share with God. Friendship is very necessary in marriage, and it is the platform through which love will stand to flourish. On our other series that will come after this, I will unpack a little bit on the three types of friendship that we have, to help you understand and to begin to pick the red flags before getting stuck with the idea of falling in love. And if you have already fallen in love and it's already in that institution that is so beautiful, there is still hope for you. There is still remedy. The remedy is to begin to build friendship. And we are here to talk to you, to hear your stories, and to accompany you. Reach out, and we will help you to understand and to help you realize and appreciate the gift of married love that exists between a man and a woman. God bless you. Marriage is a beautiful thing.